Made 100 racks on y'all boys, man.
That's the boy Jones.
T. Jones, man, on the intro sounds, man. Yeah. Global Money Entertainment. But guess what, y'all? We back again.
Back here.
This is
Trap.
T.R.A.P talk, man. Trap talk, man.
Trap talk, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all see we got a new little angle, got a new view.
Yes,
you know.
sir.
Uku say, man, we need to switch it up a little bit, man. Let's try something. Yeah.
Try something.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Everybody out in YouTube land, Facebook land, Instagram land, welcome back, man. Before we get started, y'all know how we do it, man. We're going to pay a bill right quick to our sponsor. The sponsor for tonight's show is CFS Income Tax Maximum Refunds. If you need income tax, the maximum refund, the most money for the work you did last year, because you know it's that time of year, everybody taking their motherfucking last check stub or waiting on that last motherfucker to come in the mail because you had 3 or 4 jobs and you need all 3 of them anyway. You need to hit up Chadwick Financial Solutions. If you're a contractor, you're a 1099 employee, you got direct deposit, And you don't need no money up front for this type of service right here, man. You can reach the good people over at CFS at 833-244-7323. I'm gonna say it one more time. 833-244-7323. If you didn't know, you're just coming in late, that is Chadwick Financial Solutions for your maximum refund. Go holler at those people, man, and let's spread this black dollar around the community. You dig what I'm saying?
For sure. Definitely dug. You understand?
What's going on with it, fellas?
Hey, man, this Trap Talk, man, we sponsored also by the Press Box in here, man.
Yeah, we in here, and you know we also always sponsored by the Mobile Notary, man.
Man.
What is that, bro?
Man, listen here. On my way here, a customer called me about stopping in Overton to handle a document in the rain at night. Rural East Texas.
Yeah.
The woods.
I was there.
Yeah.
Rain.
I ain't got it,
But I was there.
there.
Talk to him.
Was you on time?
I was always on time.
That's all that matters, man.
I may not come when you want to, but I'll be right on time.
Right on.
Anything you need notarized from Brownsville to Amarillo,
Yeah.
El Paso to goddamn Wascom.
Yeah.
The Mobile Notary, man. Tell them their phone number in case they need that work.
430 558 0058. 430-558-0058.
There it is right there, man. The Mobile Notary.
That's the lick.
Anywhere in Texas, man.
That's the lick. If you need them documents sealed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stamp.
Man, how y'all day was today, man? How y'all been today?
Man.
In this crazy weather.
I'm gonna let Big Homie go. Big Homie, what you been doing today?
Man, listen, I finally went to the doctor, and there's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Gotta eat better.
Come on.
Gotta lose some weight.
Come on.
Pride. But other than that, you know.
Hey, give him you gotta give him a round of applause, because niggas hate going to the doctor, man.
To hear somebody else tell me what the fuck I need to
Hey,
do.
listen, man, but that's something we're getting at that age where we need to go make sure everything straight, you know.
Right.
Niggas don't want to go to the doctor though, man. Nigga don't want to do nothing with nobody with a thermometer or a needle or nothing, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially black men. They say that, but it's really true because nigga damn to be on his deathbed before he realize, be like, baby, take me.
Yeah.
Take me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Man.
health is wealth. You dig what I'm
Yes,
saying?
it
One of our
is.
mottos over at the Press Box, man. You know, mentally and physically.
But let me tell you something though. You know, that's the medium though. You know, I had to deal with some, teenagers all day, but that's getting easier to deal with. But business is good, and so I'm feeling good. All my family is eating, and they can eat what they want to. That's an accomplishment.
Facts.
And for me, is that when your children can eat what they want to, ain't that something? We used to have to eat what we had to.
That's right.
They eat what they want to.
Eat what you could.
And I ain't even mad. They eat what they want to.
Ain't that what we're doing it for?
Man, listen. But anyway, Sid, you asked me and I told you. That's how my day been. I would say it was a good day.
There it is, man. There it is. Shit, my day, the rain definitely fucking with me. Just cause it was just slowing me down in different things I needed to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? As far as being able to be out and it. But nigga got a lot of work done today. Like I met up with my partner Shoes today. We talked about
Shout out Shoes, man.
Shout out Shoes.
Cold little geek.
He got a project coming out Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Of March, you know what I mean? So we was talking about a press run and different little things of ways we could, try to get him acclimated in some different things and he get us acclimated in some different things.
Right.
Then definitely took I took the morning, but I started on definitely because I was telling boy 2020 I wanted to get like some more interviews, you know, So, you know, I was just pushing the envelope, shooting my shot to different people, trying to get them on the press box, or seeing how we can merge different brands and get it, you know what I mean? So I've been doing that all day. And back door had an alumni basketball game in my high school.
Now he hooping, y'all. Now he back out there hooping alumni.
Yeah. With a number 8 jersey.
Hey, man.
Did you do Kobe any justice?
Man,
With Kobe
he would have been happy with the consistency that I played in, because I definitely played with consistency.
Okay.
I had about it.
We're gonna talk about
you
the
had 68?
No, 6 to 8.
Oh, I was about to say yes. He would have.
Okay.
I'm going to buy you a jersey tomorrow.
6 or 8.
Now let's be
Charles
real.
Barkley would be proud of
I'm gonna be realistic though. Shit, the niggas that I was playing with, everybody was probably 2 cats older than me. So everybody had me probably. When I say younger, they younger.
Oh, now you was
What was
school out there.
Yeah, I'm the old school.
Was
I'm
you
the old
playing
school.
to 11? What was y'all playing?
No, we playing full court, man.
Yeah, but what was the end of the game?
No, we playing 10-minute quarters.
Oh, y'all was playing quarters?
Yeah.
So what was the score of the game?
Like, at one time we had them down by 30, 75. My team, I was on the red team, you know, red gang, whole lot of gang shit. Yeah, one of my little homeboys, Trey, he had like 25. Your nephew was on my team, Doogie. He
taught him everything you know.
Somebody had, 2 people had 25?
No, I think one person had 25, and then
That's nice.
you know, it was spread it out. Boys was getting buckets. Like, yeah, we had fun with that, man.
So you was out there getting your Dennis Rodman on.
I was getting everything on. I had fans in the stands, you know, my family, my baby girl was there, my sister, you know what
You
I'm
was
saying?
showing out.
Everybody, my baby mama, she was up there, everybody was just rooting. I just felt like the sun was just shining on me.
Did you shoot any bricks or any
I missed
air balls?
no air balls. I missed a set of free throws. I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did miss a set, but I did split a set of free throws too. Yeah, I went to the line a couple of times. Yeah,
Very
you was.
Shaq-esque.
Yeah, I was hitting them with the fake and tape. Anyway, man, we ain't gonna talk enough about me. That's what we ain't just here for
We
me.
wanted to hear though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying but on some real shit, it's been a good day, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make every day personal this year. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And when I say personal, I mean it's shit I'm attacking for my brand, for my life, for my family. And it ain't just started yesterday or 2 days ago. This been personal for me on this journey that I'm on. So, what about you, Jay? What you been doing?
Yeah.
Man, I had how can I say it? I had a good day overall. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that hold on, I'm trying to cut the volume down on this. I'm glad that I'm in here fellowshipping with the brothers, but I did have a little rough spell today, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was raining and shit, and I'm driving on my trip through the day on the dangerous highways and byways, and had a blowout in the rain. And man, I got out there, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I can change a flat. Don't get it twisted now, I can change a flat. So I'm out there done jacked the car up, you dig what I'm saying? I'm lug off, I'm another lug off, I got another lug off, and I'll be damned if one of my lugs wasn't stripped. And it's pouring down rain, so by now, I'm wet. I'm like, man, I can't get this motherfucker off. I'm too far out of range for anybody to come in a decent time. So what did I do?
Yes.
I need a tow service right out here on 43. Come get me. Come get me. So, you know, I had to come back. Tow truck came. That was a good ride. You know what I'm saying?
The problem literally was gas. Tell the truth, you ran out of gas.
Hey, if I run out of gas, man, take my player card from me, man. No.
Tell the truth, you ran out of gas.
Man, I'm sitting up here, man, with a flat, man. And I can change it. Now, don't get it twisted, YouTube.
Oh, wait a minute. What did
Hey,
Big Pokey say?
He called me.
Is it possible for him to be gangster if he
Can't change the flag.
See there,
Niggas
my
did-
gangster card was
you-
not revoked.
Niggas say they gangster can't change the
Well,
flag.
what happened? Was the nut stripped?
It was stripped, and
Oh,
I couldn't even
okay.
bust it. I tried, but the lug, it wouldn't
It
stay
was
on.
probably stripped because you probably didn't strip it with that wrench. It was probably stripped with like, an air gun and they didn't tell you on the cool.
And that's what caused the problem. So what I did was we brought it right to the tie shop next door.
Saved him.
Next door, appreciate the alley-oop from keeping me looking like I can't change a flat. Bought a new tire, man. You know what I did? I kept on stepping because I'm a stepper.
Hey,
And got all this shit done, and we in here right now. So minus the flat, getting the tow truck, buying a new tire. You know what I'm saying? That's just shit a player got to go through.
hey, you
sometime,
made it to
man.
practice. Did you make it to practice?
On time.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So we here, we live. I ain't complaining about it.
Yeah.
Taking
Yeah.
it in stride, man. Taking it in stride.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm already reading the comments. I'm gonna go through the comments one time because,
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
stay interacting with
because
them.
they said B. Odom
Yeah.
said the fear of doctors is generational. Ooh, it's gonna get deep sound like. I
Oh,
don't blame
yeah.
black people for not going to the doctors. They experimented on our bodies and they still are, to be honest. Now you just said something that's a big fact.
Yeah.
Big fact, because even it's probably worse with our women, because they give birth, they go through a lot of things, and they don't want to give black people no pain medicine. It don't matter what you say wrong with you. You can get. I done heard of people getting shot, and they won't even give you no pain medicine, man, because the white coats, the medical society, whatever you call them, they understand how much pain we've been through, so they don't feel like it ain't no pain that we can't take. And like I want to say sister, B. Odom, let us know, but they have experimented on us, Tuskegee,
Mhm.
you
Well,
know.
I mean, yeah. Even, I go to a black doctor.
That's a plus. That's a plus.
And I've gotten my other, specialty services, if you will, try to go to a black doctor. For the cultural reasons, but really and truly, man, it's just like the way this whole thing is set up, man, it's not even set up for us to be healthy. You got to really, really work at it.
Go above and beyond.
Yeah, and that's why things are so jacked up with healthcare, man, because why wouldn't you get a large sweet tea for $1? But if you get a bottle of water, it's $1.50.
And that's the bullshit water.
Right. A little 16 ounce. You kidding
I'm
me?
gonna put a little spin on it. You know how they say in most movies or something, it came from somewhere real. You know what I mean? The aspect of it. So that takes me with her saying that. It takes me to the whole get out.
Oh man.
Big facts.
Get out. You know what I mean?
Big
You
facts.
gotta be real.
Big facts. Another thing we got to realize too is, within the medical field, they know that the black body,
It's a dominant type.
not only that, but they know the black body and the way it's treated is different from the European body. A simple example is, when they give you a blood pressure test, the standard they use, 9 times out of 10, the black person is going to be higher because of the way our, system is set up.
Genetically.
So, yeah, so if you go get a blood pressure test, I've had to tell a doctor before, and the doctor agreed, like, yeah, how did you know that?
Yeah.
Because I got a high blood pressure reading, and I'm saying, hey, what's high for me is probably normal, but what's high for you is out the roof because we don't have the same bodies. I don't know the language. I'm not in the medical field, but I know that to be fact though. That
It's genetic.
we don't have the same setup. The black body, the European body is different.
You got some more comments now on
Shout out to Deidre, say that she like the new setup.
yeah.
We in here with it. Continue, Ray.
She talking about that medical
Okay.
apartheid. I read that.
Okay, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Pick up where B. Odom also said you should read the medical
Apartheid.
apartheid. I was trying to make sure I said
Oh,
it.
man.
I wasn't finna Come on, man. Apartheid, now that book is mind-blowing, but really shines a light on what happened to our people and what it is now. I mean, my grandmother and them had their whole uterus removed without them knowing. And it wasn't
the type
too long
of shit
ago.
that they do.
What do y'all think about the conversation around
harvesting the black organs? Now we know that's how a lot of them about them old white, what's his name? McCain. That's how them niggas stayed alive. The Rockefellers, man, they drank, they use, that's why they the blood transfusions and need blood so much. That keeps them young. People don't know this or talk about this because it may sound kind of creepy or something, but our organs are way stronger. Our hearts. Somebody said that, hell, one of them motherfuckers got Trayvon heart. You know what I'm saying? They always doing some type of sacrifice to our bodies, you know what I'm saying, to put our organs in their bodies. And like I say, our blood too. You know what I mean? Gives them life. You know, them sick motherfuckers, satanic motherfuckers drink blood, man. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all think Dracula was named after? I can't think. Vlad the Impaler is a real person. You know what I mean? Like, look up Vlad the Impaler, man, and realize that now we trickling back to the 13 bloodlines of the quote-unquote Illuminati, man. This shit run deep. We ain't trying to get off into that now. You know, we own that shit, though. Just to let y'all know, we can go as deep as y'all want to go with it.
And thank you again for being in the comments and just taking the time to even send out. If anybody out there in YouTube world, you catch us live, you comment, you know, we're going to read them off top and we're going to respond to them and we're going to have a good conversation about it, man.
To answer the next question, absolutely. We think, well, I do. We can ask these brothers, but I definitely believe the reason so many children are missing, black women are missing, is because they are harvesting the organs. The black market for organs is higher than any drug.
Now, that's what I can say. I've done my own research on as far as just the black market and just people, human bodies.
Man, nigga tie you up when you wake up, we ain't got a kidney. You got the whole side missing and the kidney gone.
And they got you hooked up to an IV.
Shit real. That's why they got that's why they got these vans. That's why they tell you watch your sisters, your old ladies, your children.
They saying sex trafficking, but it's tell you the truth, it's way bigger than it's like a lot of people are getting stole for their bodies. I definitely know that.
She's talking about where the babies going. They're putting the babies in McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Say, man. Anyway, so
encourage
news.
Okay, I know you finna rub me off. You finna rub me off. Listen, man. Google human.
There you go, man.
Human food inside of McDonald's, man.
We gonna lose all our people, man.
Hey, y'all better leave that McDevils alone. I'm just saying.
I don't eat it personally, but I'm not here to, you know what I mean? Some people, that's what they been eating all, and you, they gonna be like, this nigga boy up on his shit. Yeah, I clicked into his shit, but he gonna have the nerve to tell me.
Google. Don't be mad at me. Google this shit.
They gonna get mad at
Google. They will get mad. Folks will get mad when you start coming with a truth that's uncomfortable to them. So I understand that.
You know that. You gotta know that, man. Definitely. Like
I know you be tearing them nuggets up, because you know, you turn into a cannibal out there.
Golly.
Don't log off, I'm just bullshitting.
He having a good time, man. Y'all caught us on our best shit tonight, because usually I be sleeping. He'll slide this shit out. And Cool be sitting here he be like, shit, man.
Here you go again.
God, I can't really, but yeah. Anyway.
Hey, man, if y'all are not a part of the Gumbo Talk Show, that's the brother show. Come on every Thursday.
He streams it live on Facebook.
Can you put me some more apple juice off in there, brother?
Yeah.
Where?
He is also a bartender. And I'm not just saying that to be funny, but the brother also is a mobile bartender. If you got somebody that needs, if you know somebody's having a party, a function, any gathering, man, this boy right here, man, pull up with the whole bar, man, and serve everybody there, man, with a legit license for this. But I just get some apple juice poured in my cup. But back to what I was saying about the Gumbo Talk Show.
Right.
It's my brother's show that comes on every Thursday. Appreciate that. It's been going for years. And I just happen to be listening Thursday. Man, sometimes I'll be wanting to push the button and talk too, but I couldn't this time, man, because he just was hitting on different subject after subject, point after point, man. And like I was telling you earlier, you spoke about something that is kind of going to flow off into the Kobe, because I know y'all probably got something to say about the death of, you know what I'm saying, Kobe. But you was talking about death on your show. And to be more exact, you were saying how in your personal life, you were dealing with your ill father that was sick. Am I correct? And had been sick, and so in your mind, you had played out his death on numerous occasions, and that struck home with me,
Right.
because I have done the same thing, even with my father. Because my father, man, like I said, my daddy would be 80. My daddy was born in 1930, so that's older than a lot of y'all grandpas.
Right.
So from having triple bypass to just going back and forth to the VA, to the doctor, getting sick, just growing old, getting old. A lot of times, you know, I would have to sometimes rushing to the doctor. I'm like, damn, is this it?
Right.
So in doing that, and okay, that ain't it, Daddy. You all right? You at the high? We talking shit again.
Right.
It planted in my head. One of these trips is gonna be the one.
Right.
So what am I gonna do to prepare? What kind of person am I gonna be? You know, at the service or before the service for my rest of my family, for my children, for my brothers and sisters, my aunties, and people who gonna be there. How am I gonna be when he's gone? You know what I'm saying? And just the whole point of you saying, I don't know the point of you saying it, but for me, it caught my attention because that's a lot of things that people are scared of, is death. And that's one of the things you not gonna leave out of here alive. Nobody is. So we got to, you know what I'm saying, learn to deal with death, or the preparation of death in all aspects in our lives and the people closest to us. You know, and being able to prepare for it, because at some point in life, I feel like everybody should say, okay, my mission is complete. If it's time for me to go after now, I have set myself, lived my life, prepared the people in my life to live without me.
Man, that's the whole reason why it's positive, man, to think about death, because I want to obtain what is mine now, so that my legacy, I can set it up for them how it's prescribed to go. Instead of just saying, okay, at death you get X amount of dollars because of insurance. No. A legacy is more like setting them up for generational wealth, where they have something that constantly makes money. It doesn't take money. And that it's going to be so easy to keep it up that it's going to do nothing but multiply. And so if I'm not at that level, that's the reason enough for me to keep living. No matter what transpires, I got a job to do. And so if those things are true, shoot, all we gotta do is focus, man. And this grind, when it's our time, it's gonna hit, and then we're gonna be like, you know what, remember that? And instead of thinking about 57 million, I might be like, you know what, I think that if I do right with what I got at 57 million, 570 isn't bad.
Ain't bad at all.
Yeah, I can do a lot of good with 570.
Ain't bad at all.
Yeah.
So what I heard what you're saying is, and what I also want to just say too is, you know, our seeds or the legacy we leave, even without the monetary aspect, are we really, or are we preparing our progeny to be successful in life? Are we preparing them for the real world? Because at home is a safe haven. You know what I'm saying? But when you step outside of those doors, it's wicked out here in this world. So, like we were saying earlier, there is no age limit to where you start to, you know, prepare your children for what's going on outside of these walls. You know, don't nobody love you like you're gonna be loved inside of these walls. So, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, you know, I love everybody. I got tough love. That's kind of how I was brought up. You know what I'm saying? From my daddy, my mama, my auntie, it was tough love. And that gave me a thick skin in the real world to where, you know, it's hard to make me, to shake me, you know what I'm saying, if I don't give a damn about you. You know, if you're just a Joe Blow from the street, you know what I'm saying, you don't hold too much weight. And a lot of times if you ain't really been maneuvering or been taught how to maneuver, any old thing can shatter your day or ruin your day or throw your cycle off for weeks and months because you're worried about what's going on outside of you or what the outside people think about you. You know, I'm 40, and the last thing I give a damn about is if somebody like me, you know. And a lot of people live their life or set up, hey, you gotta go to work. You know, you gotta do a bunch of fake smiles and highs and hey, I'm having a great day. When you really be like, nigga, I hate you, bitch. Fuck you. I will throw something at you, and it's the boss man. So, you know, we want to create lifestyles that we can leave so our children don't have to play these roles where they go on and do some work for people that absolutely hate their guts, not at all benefiting our family, because like I said, we getting a check and they building a legacy off of our blood, sweat, and tears, and that's how it's been for a long time. But we're the ones to break that cycle, though. I really, truly believe that. You know, everybody that I associate with, you know what I'm saying, has that mentality of breaking cycles. You know.
And that's the whole thing in a nutshell. It's like a lot of people are scared to even the thought, and they know that with death comes a lot of hurt and pain. It's like pain. It's like I lost somebody that's close to me or something. But at the same time, if you're preparing yourself just in general, not saying, oh, I'm waiting on such and such to die. No, don't get me wrong. I'm never saying that. But it's like we're set up and foundations have been set as far as wills, as far as
we talking about insurance. That's the lotto ticket right there that ain't gonna miss.
No, he said will.
I said a will. Yes, because a lot of times we can have all these things in a marker and forget one thing. Who we gonna leave? Say power of attorney to.
Right.
And so now we have another generation of sisters and brothers and
fighting hard
over
a house and 2 acres.
You know what I mean?
Or a house and 50 acres.
And so ain't nobody paying the taxes.
Right.
Because everybody, well, I can't let them. And then next thing you know, nobody has it. The state or the city ends up with it. So it's just equipping yourself with education about everything and being prepared, man. It's proper preparation prevents poor performance, and there's no way that you can get through that cycle of if you proper prioritize. Basically, it's like get your shit together, because like you said, you can't cheat it, you can't outrun it. And you don't know when it's coming. You know what I mean?
I think we should write our obituaries out while we still alive. You know what I'm saying? Or visualize what these folks gonna say about you without the preacher being up there telling a bunch of lies. You know what I'm saying?
Because he never really knew you.
Right, write your obituary.
I mean, I can understand if y'all had a personal or if this is your, but you know how they go, man. There might have been a different preacher than from the time that you grew up with her. You know what I mean? If your grandma.
If you don't pay him, he ain't gonna say nothing shit at your funeral.
And that's simple as that. That's the crazy part.
You got to pay a preacher, man, to preach your eulogy, man.
That happens.
That is crazy, man.
But yeah, I look at
You can't avoid it though.
no, because I look at death, man. Like I said, I've experienced death in a certain ways that have really changed my life. You dig what I'm saying? I won't get off into it on this show, but one show I will. But like I look at death now is realizing that nothing never dies. We don't never die. Energy doesn't die. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
These are just our shells that these bodies that we in that's holding our souls and our spirit.
Yeah, these vessels.
Right. So that's like if I can have a dream and dream about my daddy, and we can be alive. I done had these dreams about my daddy, my brother, my granddad, but we alive. So how are they dead? They only dead in this physical form. You dig what I'm saying? And when you start to get off into your ancestors and really try to tap into it, I'm the person that's gonna make my grandma a plate at the holidays and set it right there with everything on the plate. It's gonna sit there all day until everybody get through. Ain't nobody gonna eat out of this plate because that's for Mama Dorothy's plate. Because I understand that her spirit is still gonna be with us as long as we keep that spirit alive. That's why people wanna leave a legacy, because that's how your spirit survives down here on this plane, is by people, the remembrance of your family members and shit like that, man.
Great segue, man. Great segue. Leaving the legacy. How you feel about Kobe's legacy, Q?
You know, at first it was like, okay, because I was like, we haven't had a celebrity to die, really, you know, from some kind of tragic accident like that. Kevin Hart almost got out of here, and but to have an accident and then it's 9 people doing something, you know, good, right? Volunteer work, basically, and children to die too. That's tough, man. But when you look at what Kobe did, I had to think, like, you know, for a whole couple generations, Kobe was their Michael Jordan, you know,
right.
my generation.
Yeah.
Dude was just that cold, you know.
Right.
This dude was like 81 points in the game, 68 points. I'm like, you know, you just don't put up them numbers without having no game.
Right.
And then to be with one team, your favorite team growing up, and then, you know, he did something for that city.
Yeah.
Like championships. Since there wasn't any championships since when I was a kid. The Lakers, back to back. But that dude was cold. And so it hurts to have somebody gone that I didn't know. It wasn't, his game, you know, was good, but I knew he was like a little baby Jordan. But other than that, the dude's game was good, but the thing is, he meant something to a lot of people. And then people are grieving. And hey, I really hope and pray that his family, you know, does well, because I'm sure he was set up.
Oh yeah.
And so they ain't gonna be hurting financially, but you know, nothing replaces the man in the house.
Facts. Facts. Because Kobe was one of those players, man, people, I ain't gonna say player, I'm gonna say people in general, that was considered like a god. You know, I'm talking about not in a small form, I'm talking about at what he did, Kobe was like a god, like, was one of the greatest. You dig what I'm saying? You got, I'm like what you said, like, my generation was Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But I understand now, being 20 years later, that it's a whole, you said 2 generations damn near people don't know shit about Jordan except the tennis shoe, but they know everything about Kobe, and Kobe was that character to them. So a lot of people was fucked up about it. I was fucked up about it. I couldn't believe it when Kobe died. Yeah. Kobe who?
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant?
Yeah,
helicopter.
Yeah, when you was telling me, I was checking the ESPNs, and because I follow, you know, a bunch of the sports apps and the top reporter from the NBA, and they hadn't posted it, and I was like, man, maybe I'm hoping this just like some fake news. Then we get it on ESPN. I'm 34, so I definitely grew up with Kobe. You know what I mean? I seen from the first game, from the high school All-American games, all the way into the last game. I seen him live. You know what I mean? Was he my favorite personally? No. But at the same time, I understood his work, you know, his craft, his love for the game, and I also seen the transition into Kobe the man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being Kobe on the court, barking at niggas, calling niggas soft. Like, Kobe was dog in there. Like, you wasn't gonna come to Kobe team and be on the Dwight Howard came on some Hollywood shit.
Nah, I remember I played AAU ball against Kobe. I dropped like 40 on it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Wait, what was that at?
Oh, okay, I'm bullshit.
Okay, anyway.
But this shit sounded good, man.
Yeah. So,
It sounded good, man. I wanted to drop 40 on. I thought you was sleeping. I'm just making sure you still up, man.
Yeah, that nigga had to get it, had to spin it.
I put my
That nigga had to spin it. That nigga had his nose on the mic, then.
Hey, man, I was like,
cool, wake up, dude.
No.
Did he really say that shit?
This cat said he scored
40
40
on Kobe.
Kobe.
Jelly bean.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
man.
his soul, man.
Brand new life too,
come
man.
on.
That's his soul.
Kobe was a killer, man. I can't take nothing from it. Like I wasn't a Kobe
You
fan.
sure wasn't
I
gonna
used to
say
be.
40.
I used to be like almost like a Kobe hater to a certain extent. But
A
then
lot of people.
and then I'm like, man, I ain't no way to knock this man.
No way.
You know, even when they tried to knock him in Denver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Kobe, let your soul fly in peace. But they tried to take out the game in Denver. Oh man, I was reading on Twitter, man. This is how crazy the world is, man. Y'all know it was people that were celebrating the death of Kobe?
Damn.
Yeah.
Who?
White folks. Oh, not only that, how about the bitch, man, on, what is it, MSNBC?
They said that he played for the Los
The
Angeles.
niggas. I mean the Lakers. Turn back and the bitch gonna say, I was trying to say the Lakers and I was thinking about the Knicks and I said the Nakers. What? The bitch said she said the Nakers. So you go,
You made up a word on the bitch.
another N word.
Yeah.
Bitch, you can't even say nigga. I'm pretty sure, man. The thing I said, that shit is damn near scripted too. She probably got a bonus somewhere in media land for getting that off. You know what I'm saying? The same
Because it's supposed to be teleprompt. 9 times out of 10, they put it on the screen for her to read. Am I correct?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Come on.
Are you surprised that
Hell,
white people use the word nigga?
hell,
And that's the thing. I'm not surprised. If they didn't fire her or whatever, okay. Okay, move on, because she, like Paula Dean, I happen to agree with a lot of people. I'm like, if Paula Dean hadn't used the word nigga before, I wouldn't believe she was from South Georgia.
Facts. Facts. How many times you heard a reporter say Martin Luther King?
Yeah, countless.
Okay. Okay.
We got it. Now we got the memo. We know what fabric you cut for us.
Straight up.
Now we know how to handle you. No,
Straight
she
up.
doesn't need to come back.
Nah. But she really need to get the shit slapped out of her though.
Facts.
Like seriously, man, dealing with the seriousness of the situation that she was announcing, man. You know, that just goes to show you what some people's heart really at. You know?
Yeah.
Man, like I said, man, rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace to the girl.
Gigi, his baby girl.
Yeah.
That was the coldest one there though, man. Like I said, it was other
And the
fathers.
other little
Yeah,
girls. Yeah, heck yeah, man. The little
Coldest one. But
girls.
let me ask y'all this.
What's that?
Did y'all hear what Tracy McGrady, his interview, what he said? He said that Kobe Bryant always said he wanted to die young. Now, I find it hard to believe that Tracy McGrady would just make some shit up like that, which makes me say, Kobe felt that way, and he said that Kobe said he wanted to be immortalized, you know. So he wanted to die young. Kobe and Tracy was like, man, when I heard he died, I was like, damn, I was sad, I'm crying, but the man said he wanted to die young. He was already, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a walking God on earth. I'm not, no pun intended, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest to ever do what he does, what he did. So, you know, nothing less than a God, but the man wanted to be immortalized. He wanted to die young. You know, the tongue is powerful, man.
Yeah, that's true.
While you out there doing all the complaining and speaking negativity to yourself, you better stop that shit, man, and speak words of power to yourself. You better get in the mirror and tell yourself how great you are every day. You better put little sticky notes up. If you don't do it for your children. Have them to write little sticky notes about they're beautiful. They love themselves. You know what I'm saying? To build up our own self-esteem. Because if you are an adult and your self-esteem is fucked up, you just out of there.
Yeah.
You out of there.
Fact. Man, but check this out though. Back to it, like with the thing about death and playing it over, you at least try to get a hold of how it's going to impact you, so that it doesn't impact you too negatively. You know, you learn something from it, and that's all you can do. It's hard, man, but when you lose somebody close, you be like, damn.
You don't know where to go from there, type.
You got that, but then you also be like, you know, I gotta take care of a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, when somebody close to you guys, where you gotta take care of all that business
that they had, and closure, and to that, you definitely
it
do.
can be so hard.
Whether it be bills, house,
all
life,
vehicles, land,
just stuff that they accumulated in their life over time.
Right.
And now it turns into things that are attached to you.
Right.
And now it's time for you to not only handle your life, but it's like also another life that you were responsible for after they are gone.
Man.
It ain't over, I can tell you that.
It ain't over.
Nah.
And it's mind boggling. But it's like, you see how that plays out, and you don't want that for your children. So just get the stuff in writing, get somebody to notarize it, and put it away whenever you need it, and then you have it, because it's always better to have it and not need it than to need
it and not have it.
Come on, man.
That's a bar.
Boy, baby. Got the whole wide world sipping drink. Oh, my bad. But yeah, man, just in current events, man. What else y'all been seeing out here, man? Man, hold up. Before I go any further, definitely paid our dues to the GOAT, the legend, Kobe. Have y'all witnessed or seen some of the clips that's going around of the shit that's going on in that fucking prison, man?
Oh,
man, they is fucking killing each other, man.
I seen one today.
The dude stabbed him like 5 times and chasing him behind him steady to stab him and kill him. And like I said, don't get me wrong, bro. I'm for a lot of shit because of the path I chose in life. You know what I mean? And that's as far as, you know, some of the things I done. So a nigga can't just be like, automatically be like, oh, pointing the finger and be like, well, they wrong. But shit ain't supposed to go on like that.
Man, nah.
You know what I mean? It's certain shit that no matter if you buy a code, if you in the gang, no matter what the fuck you doing, it's laws and rules and ways that you operate. And the way that shit going on down there is fucking terrible. Somebody, man, that shit should have been done. They should have been done blew the doors off that motherfucker. Simple as that. They supposed to came in with, they come in for all type of other shit.
Man,
they killing each. I'm talking about Buddy hung himself, bro. I'm seeing live footage of the man hung himself.
Man, that's savagery and barbarism, man, at the highest degree, man. When you can't get away from it, you know, you ain't no outlet in there, man, until they open them doors, man. You know,
and I don't know if they gonna do it
or close the doors. What I'm saying, like they supposed to. I seen Jay Prince had went down there and spoke.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How much or how fast they gonna make a move on, man, getting some relief, or man, getting those prisoners, POWs at this point, man, they trying to survive. Not only each other with the knives, but the conditions. You know, the feces coming up through the sink, man, just the water coming in, the paint drying and all over the place, man. That
trash everywhere. It can't be no guard. Like, so my thinking is, you know, which, like I said, I've been through a lot, so I have been incarcerated, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, this is my thought process, maybe, okay, they on lockdown. So the guards don't have to go inside the dorm, actually, when you're on lockdown. They can send, you know, push the trays out or tell everybody come down to this certain meeting point and we gonna hand trays out through the bean hole or however, you know what I mean? So I get that part. But once you get to the point to where you're not locking them back down and coming in cleaning all the trash up or nothing, you just got them living in fucking pure filth. I'm talking about, and then the overflow of the, like you was just saying, the toilets where the water in the toilet, most of the time in prison system, I know, you know, a lot of people ain't be in it, we not glorifying prison, but the damn toilet and sink are connected. So the water runs down from the sink into the toilet. Somehow they got a reversal action where the shit's coming from the toilet out, and it's a water fountain. So it's shooting out shit.
And these are the living conditions, everyday living conditions.
Been like that for a while now.
Come as, did you say, real world Hunger Games, man, for survival, man.
Yeah.
Inside of the walls, though, you don't even, this ain't even outside the walls when you really got a fighting chance. You ain't really got a fighting chance
in there because it's majority rules. So if it's a gang in there that's at its strongest, that had the most or whatever before it got to those conditions, hey, that's who's on top.
Think about how long have the guards been, you know, they've been aware of this shit for a long time, or, you know, I damn near believe that they damn near betting money or setting these people up. You know, we've always heard they set these, we seen the video where they had the one brothers, 5 or 6 brothers, handcuffed to a table, and the white dude came and was stabbing them down. They just run around the table for survival. Like, they set that shit up on the inside, you know, whether it be for gladiator type shit, you know, gladiator fights, or just, you know, it's payback for you for, you know, talking shit to me. We're gonna, you know, man, we got to try to, you know, stay out that hole for one, man.
You got to,
you know what I'm saying? But if you got somebody out in there, man, you know, you gotta stay on top of that, man.
Yeah, you gotta check on your people.
That's a different world. We got somebody. DJ also said that y'all heard about the earthquakes in the Caribbean. Caribbean.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No.
Jamaica, like these are recent today.
Oh no, I haven't because I told you know all the things I've been going on today. No,
yeah, we ain't up on that. We gotta get up on that.
That's breaking news.
Yeah, it's breaking news to us right here, man. So, but I know if it's earthquake on them islands, man, it's shaking shit all the way up.
Yeah.
Shit liable to be flooded and all type of shit. You know.
Man.
They've been having something out in Cali. I've been hearing a little bit too, man. They always say Cali ain't number one earthquake away from being a fucking island itself.
For real. Not gonna do it.
Hey man, what's crazy is I think was it Australia? It started out flooding.
Fire.
But it was flooding before that.
Was it?
Yeah. It done so, like, it's just been, January seems like it's been so long.
It's damn near over with now, though. It's almost over now.
This is a leap year, too, also. February will have.
29th.
Yes.
Right.
So, it's just a lot, man, to take in, man. It's just a lot to take in, man, and definitely understand that every day, everybody, you growing, you getting older. You don't go, this is not the Benjamin Button effect. You do not turn into a baby and go backwards.
Right.
So, with that being said, you better get a grasp of this shit some kind of way, whatever you're doing, however you living, whatever you path you choose to pursue, get to it. That's all I can tell you. You know what I mean? Because sitting back waiting on anything or anybody can be catastrophic at this point, man. I'm just saying, just look at the world.
Right.
Just look at the shit. You ain't gotta be no rocket scientist yet. Just look at the shit, look at your surroundings. And, you know, some people might be already made it to the point to where they feel like they accomplished the things, you know, some things they need to accomplish in life and check them off. I get that. I ain't one of them. You know what I mean?
Got work to do. Got work to do.
It's a lot of work going on, man. We got some things coming up. We actually, something that I can let out the bag because it's already been verified that we will be there. A showcase February 22nd.
What about?
In Tyler, Texas.
Oh, okay.
With DJ Juice and a couple of major labels gonna be there, and man, we gonna interview them. Every artist come through that. You know what I'm saying? The press box way. Yeah.
When is that again?
February 22nd. I'm gonna pull up the flyer.
Okay, so it's about almost a cool month away. You know, we're gonna be on the scene. Tyler, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be at the 220 Lounge.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
Doing what we do.
We trying to get it on, man. We just trying to make sure that we hitting on all aspects of it.
Right on.
You know what I mean? Cool. What you got going on? What you got lined up in the near future?
What's on your mind? You like you about to say something, man.
Man, what I want to say is this, is that with all this stuff going on and the possibility of us not being able to be here to enjoy the things when they get good, there's all the more reason we just need to keep our head up and 10 toes down, because it's a fact that if you play the game right long enough, after 20 years, you are a living legend.
Facts.
Right? If you play it at the best level. So if y'all understand what I'm saying, whatever you're doing, do it to the best of your ability, because you're not promised to have a whole lot of long time to perfect the craft. So just be good at it. Even if you can't be good, be good at it.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful, man. Time is of an essence. We ain't got time to play.
No.
Like they said, this is the fourth quarter. I like them preachers say, this is the fourth quarter, the ninth inning. So have your shit in order.
Absolutely.
Black man, black woman, you know, you white, you know, you Hispanic, you Mexican. You know, if your energy and your spirit is right, I can rock with you. You know.
No matter who you is.
I'm not gonna listen up and say I don't see color, because I do.
Yeah.
But I can feel you before you can get in my arm's reach. You know, I can tell how you coming damn near by how your energy is. So, you know, I'm just here for the vibes, man.
Right.
You know, I know 70, 80 years ain't nothing but this long when we talk about Earth time. This ain't nothing but this long, man. This planet, man, we don't know how long this planet been here, man. We don't know how long it's gonna be here. But I personally You know what I'm saying? No, I done been here before. You know, and if I can get all my work done, you know, I feel like I have accomplished a lot of those goals spiritually. Not per se all of them. I still got some understanding to get, but you know, man, niggas trying to get up out of here, man, and see what's else out there, man. You know, and like I said, I always feel like we chose to come here. You know, we chose to come here. People be like, these kids didn't ask to be here. Yeah, they did. These are grown ass people inside these bodies. They're like you were when you was a kid. Shit. You know, and you get mad at folks because you might have had a fucked up childhood, a fucked up upbringing. But when you get to be an adult, you want your children to have the best shit. You know, so just because you might have came along and the seed or the stock you come from wasn't as far as advanced as the next people was, don't be mad about, you know, how you was raised or something, because like I said, I'm trying to talk in circles, but people try to glorify a fucked up childhood or try to talk shit about people that had a good childhood, but you don't want your kids to have a fucked up childhood. So it's just about, you know what I'm saying, I think everybody is at a different stage of their evolution in their own spirit of being a human. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a quite evolved being. You dig what I'm saying? You know, some spirits are new, some souls are young souls, and that's why you be like, man, that little baby right there got an old soul. Yeah, because you know that child right there coming into this earth or into this body with a sense of knowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can look at that child and say, damn, that motherfucker done been here before. So people are at different evolutionary stages of life. You know what I'm saying? So you got, me personally, it's just shit I've learned on my journey, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to talk in circles or nothing like that or go off on a tangent, but man, you know, this is a blink and then we out of here.
Right.
So what have you done to have somebody be like, now I remember that motherfucker. That motherfucker there was this, that, and the third. Or that motherfucker right there, look at what he created. Or look at his seeds. Look how they prospered from the work he put in. That's what you trying to leave? Or you trying to leave the motherfucker saying, ooh, that motherfucker wasn't never shit.
Owe me $600.
Right now, I'm going to his funeral and whoever there, they got to pay me. Where his old lady at? Because she owed me, because that nigga owed me.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah.
Fine.
Nigga come to your funeral, man. Talking shit.
Yeah.
Nigga talk shit about you, man. As soon as they put you in the ground, nigga.
You know that motherfucker, he died over
Yeah. Come to your funeral and cry. And get in the car and be like, fuck, that nigga owed me some money. You know where it stands, shit? Cause we going to get that tonight.
I know they sending y'all that money. Man,
This is Trap Talk, man.
welcome to it, man. Thank y'all for rocking, man.
Y'all, what y'all got, man? Y'all had the closing words tonight, man.
The big bearded one to be, hey.
Come on, Gap 2 Guru, man.
You got a case of meat.
Man,
He look like me over here.
I got my fuel from you on Thursday, bro. I just been waiting to get back. I was like, boy, you was on fire so much Thursday. I'm like, boy, I'm not gonna forget this.
I'm glad you remembered. Because they come to me, man, and then they go. But that's why I like recording the podcast, because
It's
I
there.
can go back and listen
That's
to
right.
it. Like, you know, I agree with some of that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm talking, just listen to myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk. So that's the relief, man. It's just therapy. I mean, being here is therapy. Even in whatever state of mind I'm in,
Right on.
it's therapy.
Damn right.
So if something that we say or do helps somebody, and they figure
Bingo.
out, you know what, I get it, then we done something
Bingo.
bigger than anybody else is doing.
Mhm.
At least we trying.
We here, man. You know, we put the microphone. Everybody got something to say until you tell them, hey, come up here and say that shit you were saying to say it to the world. Let the world know. Then everybody
Put it
get
on
quiet.
wax.
Everybody get quiet. Then
Put it on
everybody
wax.
got something to do when we trying to go live.
Yeah.
But when the cameras are out, you could tell a nigga how the grass was planted and everything else, man. How the stars was sitting, how God did it. Man, bring your spiritual and your religious talk up. We want to talk about it. We want to talk about it.
Nothing's off limits here at the press box, man.
If you know somebody that's been always trying to do their own show, or they good at what they do, they got a business, they are entertainer, they are just somebody in the community that's just doing some work or got something good to say. Tell them to come our way, man, so we can put them on blast. Because the message they have might be just for me, might be for him, or it might be for, like my boy say, anybody that hear it. Might be one person that hear it, and they say, "Hey, damn, I need."
Hold up! I got something for them. Whoever listening, whoever in there now, I'm giving out motherfucking $100 referral. You send somebody, and they pay for their own shit. You got $100 from me. So basically, I'm break even. You know what I mean? Because I don't even think the services are $100. I'm gonna make him pay $50 because he got yeah. So we got $100 referral fee on their head. On their head, it's going. Hey man, next week it's gonna go up. And somebody gonna end up they gonna be like, man, y'all been watching Trap Talk? They be giving out $100, $200, $500 every show. I'm gonna make it go up. It might be $5.
What's this referral fee for?
The referral fee is for somebody to either come to the press box and do their own podcast.
Oh.
And do their own thing. I don't have to be in front of the camera talking on none of this.
Right.
Nah, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I want them to come in and be a part of the press box business part. You know what I mean? Aspect of it. You know what I mean? And if they got something that they bring to the table, then I'm gonna see them.
Somebody.
So I'm gonna want to work with them regardless. You know what I mean?
Preacher.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to motivate the next hustler. It might be somebody who don't even care about damn press box, but needs some money. You know what I'm saying? Don't care. I meant to say now podcast. Excuse me. But they just need some money, and they like, man, you know what? I'm gonna talk somebody into going down there, and I'm gonna cap it.
People better understand the power of being a liaison.
Man,
you just gotta know somebody to be able to put them in the right spot.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Or a liaison, you don't know what that means.
Nah.
Be a middleman.
Yeah.
Can you be a middleman? The middleman is important out here in this thing, man. You ain't got to do nothing.
Nothing.
But know somebody that knows somebody, man. You can put these people together. And you can make a living off that, man.
My hands is dirty, but my nose is clean. How the shit you done heard since shoulder lead. Hey, man, you better cut it out. That's a bar, man. Yeah. Hold up, man. I stole that, man. Stole that from old boy over here, man. I stole that. That's mine, man. I'm running with that, man. I'm running with that, man. Anyway, say, can I have that right there? Yes, ma'am, sir. Please, thank you. Yes.
What's today? The 28th?
Yes, sir.
The 28th, man. Man, we're gonna be back in here next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? God willing, the stars line up the same way. You know, we all in our right minds and bodies.
Right.
And health and strength, man. We'll be right back in here, our vocal cords in order, man. Talking this talk, man. This trap talk. Talking real aspects professionally.
Oh, man. Give me
like
that sponsor again.
Man, we got this new view. I'm digging it. The studio audience say they digging it. So I'm with it. I'm definitely with it, man. Yeah, like I say, this show right here, Trap Talk, man, has
been brought to you by
none other
than
CFS. And that is Chadwick Financial Solutions. If you need that income tax maximum refund, whether you had a job, you was a contractor, or a 1099, they gonna make it fine, and they gonna get you every dime, every time.
And he ain't
gonna holler at these people, man. Black people, man. Contact 833-244-7323. 833-244-7323. That's Chadwick Financial Solutions. Go get your maximum tax refund, man, and give it to your baby daddy to flip it. He fucked up the last couple
He gonna
years.
do right.
He gonna get it right this time.
I got faith in the nigga. He's a hustler. See, you can't never turn your back on the hustler because that nigga
Never
doing bad and hit that major lick, and y'all gonna be in motherfucking Gucci and flip flops and shit.
But if your baby daddy ain't doing right, and you still feel like, oh, I just need somebody to flip my money, come to the press box. What's happening?
Bring it
Let's
to
talk-
shit.
let's
Nah,
talk
we
about
gonna put ain't no press
Let's talk
box.
about it.
I'm not attaching myself with that. Bring
Let's
it
talk
to here.
about it. Let's talk about it. We're gonna get some. We're gonna invest your money in some studio time and hours. Anyway, just come on up here, man.
Man, thank y'all again, man, tuning in. Big homie, what's up, man?
Man, I'm glad to be here, man, and I'm glad to see y'all again. And I look forward to next week. I got a show this Thursday.
Oh,
Man, is having a man in my plan.
oh.
For these ladies ain't got no man.
Yeah.
And they 38, 45, 52,
Come on, man.
27.
That's heavy. That's gonna be a. I might have to push the button on that one,
Step
man.
on some toes, but I ain't gonna be nothing to tell the truth. That's it.
Okay.
Hey,
Man.
y'all gotta tune in to this gumbo talk next Thursday. No, this
Today.
Thursday and 2 days. I'm tuning in because I know it's gonna be fire. I gotta be a part of that show. You heard what he just said. I want to go in now, but we're gonna chill. I'm gonna piggyback on some of the shit that you say, man, because y'all better stop it. You can't do nothing without that black man. Stop playing with yourself.
Playing, a man in the plan, 2020 and again, yeah, oh my bad. Anyway,
Press box, man.
whole lot of it, man.
Thank y'all for tuning in. If you have not hit the subscribe button,
This is
hit
the
that
time to do
subscribe
that.
button. Hit that like button.
Share.
Comment. Share. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Man, appreciate y'all for coming out tonight, man.
The universal sign language. Peace. Be easy.